Frontman Bret Michaels remains in critical condition in an undisclosed hospital today. Michaels is one of the contestants on this latest season of Celebrity Apprentice. Earlier today, I spoke over the phone live with Donald Trump, the show's executive producer, about the rocker reality star and his future on the show.
I can't imagine Bret, coming back in 4 weeks and being like 100%, because supposedly the speech is very slurred and lots of other things are going on. And, look, hopefully that should be the worst, because the worst is not so good. And so we're going to have to come up with some formula, and that will be the easy part. The hard part is getting Bret better.
Well, Courtney Hazlett has the day off. Amy Palmer is the senior editor with In Touch Weekly. She's now giving us our scoop of the day. Amy, thanks for joining us. What's the latest? I know that they're keeping him in a pretty much guarded situation, Bret Michaels, but what do you know the latest?
Well, he's still in intensive care. The problem is they can't find the source of his bleeding. So doctors are monitoring him 24/7, and they need to find that source in order to really save him. The longer it continues, the worse his prognosis is. So it's a very dire situation.
Is he close to anyone? I mean, does he have family members? I know he's got the daughter. But
yes. He has a really wonderful relationship with his ex-wife. And he's spoken publicly about possibly even getting back together with her in the future. He's extremely close to his two daughters, calls them every day. He's kind of obsessed with them. And so that's a really sad situation. He's really a family man.
And what's the latest? We're going to transition from that, and we certainly hope the best for him. But to Hugh Hefner and the Hollywood sign, what's this story?
Well, Hugh Hefner is actually giving money to save this iconic sign in Hollywood. I mean, what better man to save this sign than Hugh Hefner? I mean, he really epitomizes what Hollywood is all about.
Why was the sign in jeopardy? What was going on there?
I think it costs a lot of money to maintain it. Wow. People take for granted that it's just there, but it really needed some help, and Hugh Hefner came to the rescue.
And they also wanted to build, I guess, some luxury development behind it, so
absolutely.
That will happen now.
Right, well, now that Hugh's in charge.
Yeah. Okay, and last thing on the list here, SNL, they're getting ready for Betty White, and they're already teasing us with trailers for it.
Absolutely, and who better to kick off the series? I believe that it's going to be a full hour of just women in comedy, and Betty White is helming that. And let's not forget, she has a huge Facebook following right now.
She's following everywhere these days.
And it's so great, Hollywood having an 80-plus woman really at the top of her game.
Let's play the trailer and show you what they're promoting.
Thanks to the internet, I'm hosting Saturday Night Live. But don't believe everything you hear on the web. Do you know they call me a cougar? And they say I'm dating a young hottie? Not true. I married him.
That's awesome. She's on May 8th? Yes, May 8th. And you can expect a huge audience for that.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Thank you so much. Great job. Great having you on for the very latest entertainment news. Log on to scoop.todayshow.com. Thank you, Amy. Of course. We'll see you soon. Thank you. And a school board hires a collection